Hello, everyone. This is Debbie again. I just wanted to share you another video about Amazon seller tools, which you can use or you can propose to your client if you're a freelancer. Ito yung mga tools na ginagamit mostly for inventory, tracking, automation of reports, and then yung PPC or the pay-per-click campaign na ginagawa ng ating mga seller para to boost their profiles or to boost their seller account. So I will be sharing you a different slides of this different Amazon seller tools. So before I start, I just wanted to uh, invite you again to visit my Facebook page, DNG Twins Freelancer Man Blogs. Actually, there are videos there that is not related to they call this mga shared videos come from other vloggers. But then if you're not in the Facebook page, you can also see this videos sa YouTube channel. Debbie VA Supply Chain. All of those videos there sa YouTube channel ko are just for freelancing tips, freelancing videos. So you'll get into alerts of those videos. You can subscribe, and also you can watch the videos anytime when you have time. All right, so let's start. Okay, I'll just share you the first slide. Hang on. So, madami po akong, actually matagal na akong hindi nakagawa ng videos for freelancing because I've been into some busy schedules. Sorry about that. So, sabi nga nila magpahinga lang, wag mag-stop. So, we will be discussing Amazon FBA seller tools. So, eto yung ginagamit not just the FBA but also for FBM clients, the fulfillment by merchant. So, yung ibig sabihin sa fulfillment by Amazon and fulfillment by merchant inventory tools. Kaya ko in-emphasize to because this is very helpful for those Amazon sellers who have some it takes time for them to take out inventory reports from the Amazon portal and to do it on their own. So there are tools po na makakatulong for our clients as a freelancer para maging effective or efficient ang gather ng report data or for the purposes of uh, replenishment ng mga inventory to Amazon. But not just for inventory, this is also for the sales management, order management, product management. So everything else in your Amazon seller account. So meron na ding FBA ang Walmart. So this also includes Walmart. So other tools na can also include Walmart. So in general talaga, kasi si Amazon naman talaga ang unang e-commerce platform who have this FBA. So, sila po yung na-focus dito sa mga tools na ito. But then, there are tools like Walmart. There are FBA accounts with Marketplace Walmart who also to apply this kind of seller tools. All right, so okay, let me start. Okay, so what are the Amazon seller tools? So meron tayong Seller Legend. So most of these tools nakagamit na ako or I'm using this for my clients. Not though I'm not the nag-propose, but then I have personal experience with this kind of tools. Seller Legend, Seller Bolt, Seller Locker, Helium 10, Shopkeeper, Jungle Scout, Captain A. So hindi lang ito yung mga seller tools na possible na magagamit for Amazon FBA or FBM accounts or for Walmart. But then these are those who I have experienced personally to use these tools. So sa Seller Legend, ito yung ginagamit ng isa sa mga clients ko. Seller Board's the one I'm proposing to my client to replace Seller Legend because of the price-wise concern. Helium 10, Seller Locker, yes, I'm still doing it. I'm still the one who's handling for this sa mga FBA inventory damages namin, losses, and inbound shipments losses, ganyan. Helium 10, I'm not the one who's handling it in charge. I'm not the in charge because this is for PPC, keywords research. So meron lang akong idea because my client wants me to be involved in this in the app to see if I can pull out some report, or I can if this is also applicable for the product listing, and if before kasi I help sa aming product lister to to sum up all of those mga suppressed listings, mga ganon. So meron akong access with the Helium 10. And then the Shopkeeper, it's also an tools naman, as well Amazon tools na it's most of them actually, most of these tools are referring to product listing, product optimization, product listing optimization, inventory, the FBA tools for getting reimbursements, or yung mga fees natin sa Amazon, so how we can track all of those expenses, ganyan. So Shopkeeper is also it's also a inventory, or like the Seller Legend, the Seller Board, or the Helium 10. But each of these tools, meron silang mga kumbaga bakit mas mahal si Seller Legend, ganyan. So bakit mas mura si Shopkeeper? So all of these are helpful, pero meron talagang pagkakaiba why such kind of tools mas ginagamit ng tao. So like for Helium 10, Helium 10 is the premium tool for me para sa mga gusto talaga na mag-optimize ang listing nila, and also to have product keywords, mga keyword search for all the product lists that we have in Amazon. So premium siya. Why? Because mas mahal din siya kaysa sa iba, like for the Jungle Scout, tapos yung meron na akong isa dito, hindi ko na isama yung Seller Rice. It's a comparison of the Helium 10, Jungle Scout, and Shopkeeper. It's also tawag na to, ang pinaka-ano niya is also for the PPC, or the marketing side of the seller account of an Amazon seller account. Okay, so all right, so hindi ko siya let's hide for that. Okay, so Captain A naman, so the Jungle Scout is all like for Helium 10 yan ha. So most of them actually, they're mixed of getting automation for all the things that we need to do in Amazon portal. Instead na we're doing it manually on our own, we get assistance from these tools para mas mapadali ang pag-extract ng report, or kunyari for sa Seller Legend, we get our data for sales, data for product list. Well, how can we update that data automatically in one, hindi mo na kailangang isa-isahin puntahan sa Amazon to update your catalog there, ganyan. So, or you also get data for the sales velocity, for the inventory side, how many you can replenish, ganyan. So it's the same as all of them, as almost the same, like the Jungle Scout. The Captain A focuses on about the customer reviews, the product reviews. So each of them has specifications, or each of them has, meron talaga silang tinatawag na favorite aspect or favorite tool specifically for that kind of ang tawag nito, area in the Amazon seller account. Like for Captain A, ang pinaka-major function niya is about the product or customer reviews. So the shopkeeper as well is for the inventory and for the marketing side. The Jungle Scout as well. Helium 10 is also for the marketing side, the listing optimization. The seller locker is the major function is about the reimbursements ng mga fees natin sa Amazon, like expenses natin for the loss and damages. Kasi lahat ng inventory natin sa Amazon, we can track it one by one manually, but it takes time for us to do it. So my lapses, there's an expiry of all those span of filing cases, ganyan. So not to miss out anything, and every shipment or every FBA inventory which has discrepancies ng FBA fees or it's lost, it's damaged, anything, we can get an automated report from the seller locker. So may iba-iba silang functions actually. They have features na halos magkakapareha, but then each of this tool has a specific or major function as a tool to use in Amazon. So for me, as a freelancer, it would be helpful for me to use Seller Legend for the inventory and the product catalog side. Why? Because for the inventory, they give us sales velocity. If you want to choose 3 days, 7 days, 30 days, they can give you such report. And for the product list, I don't have to update it each of the item, but then you can just download or import the details that you want to put in there, and you can export once you're done to check it, all of them as well. So pagdating naman sa seller board, it's very helpful as well kasi halos ganun din naman ang kanyang kumbaga ang function. But then, ang pagkakaiba nila of course is mas mura sa seller board. But then, ang ano niya, tawag nito, yung function niya as for the inventory side, it's more of, meron siyang kulang for me kasi ang nakalagay doon is we have to use the ASIN usually for the Amazon account. So, meron din tayong tinatawag na merchant SKU, meron din tinatawag na internal name. So, we need to know kung saan mas effective sa amin na for the inventory side. But then, the seller board is much effective for the FBA fees na pwede namin ipalit sa seller locker, which is ang seller locker kasi there no have a subscription, but then it's 25% of the reimbursed amount that you'll get from Amazon. So yan. So let's jump in sa summary ng or features ng bawat isa nito. So actually kung yung etong video na to focuses on those meron lang akong, like for the seller, just single out for each tools, how we can help us and or how we can help our client. Then each of the rest of the tools, it's just a summary on how this tool can help us for our Amazon. So I'm pulling out some data doon sa mismong mga website ng mga tools na to because I can share you yung mismong sa client ko. Alright, so the functions of Amazon Seller Tools, yung nabanggit ko kanina, it's inventory tracking. Yes, so you can track or monitor your inventory because this tools itself will give you the automated report. So actually, si Amazon portal naman, you can download there the Amazon, your inventory report. But then, of course, You have to do it like manually kung ano ba yung ang tawag na 'to, yung pinaka-saleable. So there's also a way in Amazon portal directly na pwede mo makita yon. But of course, kung if you have a different marketplaces na hawak, so it takes much of time for you to, para isa-isahin siyang ma-pull out. So, sa product list naman, we can also download it from the Amazon portal. But then, dito sa seller tool kasi, you just go to the product list page and then they'll give you all the details of all the Amazon marketplaces. If you choose all marketplaces, they can give you in one page of all those product lists that you have in all your Amazon marketplaces. So halimbawa, meron ka sa US. So makikita mo na doon na eto sa Canada to, sa US to, of this same product. Like for example, I'm selling this kind of cuticle remover in such marketplace in US. And then meron din ako sa Canada, meron din ako sa UK. So the product list there, like for Seller Legend, it will give you the data for all those marketplaces na meron ka ng product na yon. So, pag sa Amazon portal ka, you cannot do that. Instead, you have to download the report from each portal, from each marketplaces that you have. And then you can mix it. And then you can combine the listing to see ano yung meron ako, ilan ang meron ako sa Canada, ilan ang meron ako sa US, ilan ang meron ako sa UK. So, di ba? Kasi ang Amazon portal, it focuses only on the country that, halimbawa, US. So, sa US ka palang titingin. So, walang ganon sa Amazon portal na mamimix mo, mako-combine mo ang data of all the marketplaces. But there are Amazon seller tools can do that. You can see in one page of those kinds of products na meron ka sa iba't ibang marketplaces. So, that's the product list. And then, you can also update halimbawa, the COGS, the cost of goods sold of each product. So, it takes time for you. If you do it in Amazon, it takes time for you to, and then babalik ka, you see this kind of product sa isang same item like cuticle remover sa isang sa US, and then after all of the tawag nito, tag-update mo sa US account mo, you go to Canada. But then in Seller Legend, you can see them na ito sa US, so I'll just change it and then save. And ito sa UK, I'll just change it and save. So that's very important for us to be very quicker because we have so much products. Like if you have more than 100 SKUs and then you update each COGS, each category of the product, it takes time for you to do that in Amazon portal because they cannot combine in just one page of all the Amazon marketplaces, which you have the same products. Okay, for PPC campaigns, this also, like for Helium 10 na ginagamit namin, it's very important. Mamahal nga lang talaga siya compared to other like for yung Seller Rice. Hindi ko lang nasama pa lang Seller Rice sa list. Pero mas ang Helium 10 kasi, their focus is on the keywords search, the the listing optimization, and then pag meron kang mga FBA fees to check and to calculate, meron na silang tool doon. Meron na silang tawag nito, feature about on how to calculate your FBA fees. It takes time kasi ako minanual ko siya dati na we didn't know about Helium 10 can do that. Minanual ko siya, it takes time for me to file and create a case ticket for every product that we need to check kung tama ba ang charges ni Amazon sa client ko. Kasi in Amazon, you'll have the FBA fee, the seller fee. So, ang FBA fee natin doon is yung fulfillment charges because they do for you the order management, the product management, and the distribution of your inventory. And then, it's included of the storage charges kasi sila lahat nagpapack sa'yo, sila nagpipick ng order. When it gets the order to your port or to your Amazon store, they'll pick and pack them and then distribute your product. So, may FBA fee na fulfillment by Amazon fee. It's depending on the size of your product. Like for example, may tinatawag silang standard size and then meron ding oversize. It's naka-ano siya, what I call this? It's depend on the storage that you acquire in Amazon as well. So, bawat product natin, nakasinusukat nila yung mismong dimension ng product kung saan siya categorically nabibilong. Because in every product, they have to get FBA fee. So, meron silang tinatawag na like sa forwarding side, sa logistics, may tinatawag silang packing weight and packing dimension. So, lahat ng products sinusukat nila yung length times width times height and then yung product weight because they're also checking it if it's belong to standard size, oversize, or kasi magkakaiba ang rate noon. So, meron silang mga fees according to its category, if it's beauty, if it's media, if it's apparels. So, iba-iba yung kanilang rate and iba-iba din ang kanilang tawag na to FBA fee percentage. So sa seller fee naman, most of like for beauty, they calculate 15% from your cost. They'll get 15% from your cost. So yun yung nakalagay doon na magiging seller fee. It's different or is aside from your subscription plan sa Amazon. So ang subscription plan, meron din tayong tinatawag na individual, meron din professional. So, for a, kumbaga, yung mas malaki na account, they move, kasi mas mura naman kapag sa professional ka. Like, if you will be charged, like sa individual, meron kasi siyang parang limit of yung orders or tawag nito SKU, kung ilan lang ang pwede sa individual, ilan din ang sa professional. So, yan. So, customer and product reviews as well. For all kasi may tinatawag tayo mga hijacker na pwedeng, alam mo yun, yung mga, because we're on digital, most of our products is seen public online. So, meron tayong mga tinatawag na hijacker na minsan nakakasira ng ating profile sa isang e-commerce platform. So, para makita mo kaagad yung mga product reviews, customer reviews, we do also have used this a Captain A. So, si Captain A, yung dati anong tawag sa kanya, Captain AMZ. So, Captain Amazon ang pinaka ibig sabihin nun, Captain A. Sila mismo, yung tool na to, they can check back and forth kung ano yung mga customer reviews na pumapasok sa bawat product. Like, sa mismong portal na to, they can i-connect mo lang, i-integrate mo lang ang Amazon portal mo doon sa Captain A. And then, every order na papasok sa'yo, they'll request a review from the customer. So ang review, it could be either good or bad, or negative or good for your products. So they can automatically hide of those negative, and also they can masasala nila kumbaga. But if we do it for ourselves, sometimes it takes time for us, so hindi natin, kumbaga, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga lapses to do it manually. Why? Because sa dami, 'di ba? If you own not more than one marketplace, talagang ano 'yon, it takes time for you to manually check all of them. So kailangan meron kang tool na ginagamit. So in every order, papasok yung tool na yon, and then magre-request sila ng request review from the customer. So whether it's good or bad, they can hide the negative ones, and then they can auto-respond to customer as well. So very important po yan, kasi aside from the customer service na ginagawa ng Amazon for us, we can also automate on how to auto-respond to customers who have negative feedbacks on your products, for your products. So keyword search. So sa mga PPC campaign. So for this one, like for the product listing optimization, we use the Helium Temp for us to help kung ano nga ba ang pinaka-keyword na gagamitin for the product list to be optimized. So it's may mga SEO specialist naman tayo, but then also with the seller tool na, kasi all of these tools are programmed. So all of this can help automatically for you to get ace of pain sa lahat ng manual na gagawin natin. So for the, like for Helium 10, they can also give you data na ano dapat ang gagawin natin for this listing, how we optimize, diba? So the tool itself can help you do it instead of you giving some keyword search lang manually. The Helium Temp can do it for you. Not just like that, Helium Temp also can help you check yung mga, kasi may mga free tools siyang tinatawag. Yun na yung mga FBE calculator. Tapos they can also have a refund genie. So aside from the seller locker, ang Helium 10 can also help you for the FBA refunds and chargebacks. So importante kasi yun sa dami ng customer ni Amazon. They cannot just get you notice na, oh, dito do you have some chargeback, you have some reimbursement, ganyan. So you'll have, as a seller, and for your own good, for your expenses na pwede mong ma-recover, ma-reimburse, like for the product losses in the FBA inventory, you can get, reimbursement for those. But then it takes time for you to search all of those mga nawawala. So there are tools na makakatulong sa atin para magkaroon ka ng automation for all those products na kailangan mong reimburse sa Amazon. So sales and order monitoring, same, very important dun ito para makita natin kung ano nga ba yung mga products na nagmo-move, saleable. Ano nga ba yung mabili, 'di ba? So in all aspects of the benta, dito mo makikita kung report of the sales na talagang itong product na to we can replenish or we can have a repeat order kasi mabenta siya. So order monitoring is the order management. There are also na hindi mo pa na-fulfill or hindi pa na-fulfill ni Amazon, and there are also replacements, and there are also returns. So these sales and monitoring is very important also for our business or for our clients' business, for them to see if they are also earning or they have income, right? So yan, nabanggit ko FBA and seller fees. Yun yung nabanggit ko kanina, mga expenses sa Amazon as a seller. So reports automation, yes. So all of this kailangan natin na gagawin for the inventory tracking, product listing, product reviews, PPC campaigns or the marketing side, the sales report, the order management, the product management. These tools can help all to get reports automated. All right. Okay, so sa Seller Legend, so ang Seller Legend, ang features niya talaga is sales and revenue monitoring. So doon na eto talaga ang pinaka-importanting feature ng tool na to. Kasi they can give you tawag na to, expanded view of your sales and revenue. They can give you the profit and loss. They can give you the sales velocity of each product, kung ano dapat ang movement or ano dapat ang sales velocity niyan. Kung halimbawa this time around okay siya, and the next 7 days, the next month hindi na siya okay, the seller legend can tell you why and when. So the order management, so yan po yung makikita mo kung gaano kabilis ang movement ng mga orders. So of course, seller legend will not do the order management. That getting the reports from the portal, from the Amazon portal, kasi Amazon will do that for you, because it's they do the pick and pack. But then the tool, the seller legend itself, just to give you insights kung ano yung mga orders na pumapasok, ano yung mga na-fulfill, ano yung mga kailangan pang i-fulfill, mga returns, replacements, anything. So inventory management and forecasting. So from our experience with seller legend, ang inventory management and forecasting, yung pagka ano mo ng lead time, frequency, ng ilang days na lang ba. So it's ganun din naman ang seller board, but then the seller legend itself sa inventory tracking, because they can, everything na gusto naming i-pull out, like I need 3 days sales, I need 3 days sales velocity, I need 7 days sales velocity. So ang sales velocity, para sa mga newbies po, yun po yung benta, quantity ng isang item. Isa-isang, kunyari, for sales velocity for 3 days. Ilan ba, kunyari, ang per day velocity niya is 20 peraso na bebenta sa isang cuticle remover. So in 3 days time, ilan na siya? So 20 times 3, mga ganon. So this tool can help us to calculate for us kung ano nga ba ang sales velocity niya in 3 days, in 7 days, in 30 days. So you can get forecasting. So sa inventory sa inventory side, yung pagpo-forecast mo, we can do it in Amazon portal as well. Lahat to pwedeng gawin sa Amazon portal, but it takes time for you. You have to pull out the report from the Amazon portal, and then it says there, you can download the 30 days sales, and then you can calculate there the sales velocity from that 30 days period. But then it takes time for you to kada isang product kukunin mo yung sales velocity. Sa seller legend, they can give you the figures automatically. They can give you the figures directly. What is the sales velocity for 3 days, for 7 days, everything. Okay, customer management. So the customer management in seller legend, you can get the data. Nakikita mo rin naman yun sa Amazon portal. But then the customer management in seller legend, you can check those customers who are repeating orders, who have repeated orders, and those customers that are very likely, ordering your products. So makikita mo doon sino ba yung mga customers na laging bumibili, laging nagre-repeat orders, ganyan. So sino naman yung new, sino naman yung old na hindi na bumabalik. So yan, yung mga ganon, you can have data, because if you have a Shopify store, you can also get tawag na to, check kung sino nga ba yung mga customers. So baka bumibili sa Shopify store mo, bumibili din siya sa Amazon, so you can get a data for those customers. So the product management, of course, yung sinasabi ko kanina na if you want to update the COGS, the cost of goods sold, the purchase price, and then yung currency ng bawat this seller legend will give you definitely the whole process that you wanted. Is example lang sa PPC campaign. They have also the tracking of the PPC or the pay-per-click, kung magkano yung expenses mo for the PPC. But then the keyword search, the optimization of the listing is not beyond, it's not in the category of feature of the seller legend. So meron lang silang tracking of the PPC, but then the app itself, the tool itself, hindi siya hindi siya effective for the PPC. All right. So I'll just show you some of the hide natin ulit. So this is the features of the seller legend. So easily track your sales, profit, inventory, and other important aspects of your business. So make better business decisions with near real-time data. Download a clear visualization to support faster analysis. Right, because kapag magda-download ka sa Amazon portal, from the Amazon portal, it takes time for you to to digest the report that you've downloaded from the portal. But then in the Seller Legend portal or website, you can get automatically what you need to see. All right? So, yun talaga ang pinaka-importante na hindi ka na mahirapan mag-compute, hindi ka na mahirapan digest ng report na dinownload mo sa Amazon portal. So, it saves time and effort para sa repetitive tasks. Like for Seller Legend, I'm doing it monthly for my clients. So I'll have to check back and forth every month kung, excuse me, kung hindi ba nagbago ang pricing. Kasi we have product lister, but then they don't have time, of course, to check kung lahat bang yon is nabago talaga. But of course, they'll see them. They'll see those prices if they change. But then yung COGS namin, just for us to see if kumikita kami doon sa aming presyo na pagbenta. So I have to, back from the back end, in the Seller Legend, I have to check each product kung nababago ang purchase cost namin na ilalagay. The COGS itself will tell you kung magkano ang total expenses mo. And then, sa Amazon portal, it gives you the selling price and then it's less of your COGS. So, doon mo makikita magkano ba ang percentage ng profit margin mo. Alright? So, ganito yung pinaka itsura niya. So, you can check sa sellerlegend.com. You can sign up for a trial account with Seller Legend. But of course, if you want to see yung mismong data, because I don't see a demo account. So some of the tools have demo account, so you can check. Kasi ito, kailangan kasi i-connect mo yung account, Amazon Seller account. But as a freelancer, now, syempre wala naman tayong Amazon Seller account as a freelancer. We're the ones who help clients for their Amazon Seller account. So as a freelancer, you can check some videos na paano ba ano bang function ng isang Seller Legend. So like from this video, you will learn ano ang mga anong features na binibigay ni Seller Legend for the Amazon Seller account. So, yan. Kailangan talaga for the client side, you can tell the client that you can have a 30 days trial period just to check kung effective ba ang Seller Legend for your business. All right. Okay, so this is the dashboard of the Seller Legend. So I get this from the Seller Legend website. So because I cannot show you from my client's website, from my client's account. So this is just the demo or the website data of the Seller Legend. So ganyan ang itsura niya. Makikita niyo po dito kung ano yung today's orders, today's refunds, ganyan, margins. So yesterday, 7 days, 30 days. So very specific po ang Seller Legend. So you can check here, itong nakalagay dito. You can check here kung anong gustong default view mo. Every 30 days ba? Every 7 days ba? Or you can mix it para makikita mo yung sales history mo, yung revenue mo for the whole month or for the whole week. Alright? So, ganyan yung pinaka-dashboard ng Seller Legend. Alright? So, useful tool niya is, of course, you know how much you sell in 30 days, how much units you sell in 30 days. So, ganyan yung pinaka ni Seller Legend. Aside from the inventory side, they'll also give you the sales and revenue monitoring. So, it's very helpful for a business to know kung magkano yung net margin mo, magkano ba yung return of investment mo. So, dito makikita mo kung magkano yung pinaka-organic sales mo, promo sales mo. Organic means this the regular sales that you'll get in every day. So yung promo sales, if you have some promo na, or kunyari sa Amazon may mga promo kang ginawa, so you can also have the promo sales. So meaning hindi yan yung regular price mo. So yun, so you'll get the cost, how much cost you've spent for that. Like for the PPC campaign, kung may marketing kang ginawa for that promo, so makikita mo rin kung magkano yung ginastos mo doon. The cost of goods, kung how much. You see this, cost of goods, Amazon fees. So that's the FBA and seller fees. Just to know how much profit you've got for this total revenue. So, di ba makikita niya dito, the total revenue is $315,000 and then the profit is $60,000 because there's also the PPC cost, the taxes, the Amazon fees, the cost of goods, and then the promotions. All right? So, ang lahat ng ginastos niya halos kalahati nung I'm sorry, ang revenue niya is just around 60 sa 315 ang profit niya is 60 because less of the expenses na na gastos niya for that month. All right? So, yun yung pinaka-useful tool ng Seller Legend. You'll get the actual figures that you wanted to see. Hindi mo na kailangan, i-navigate mo lang ang filtrations niyan, i-navigate mo lang how yung default view niyan. If you wanted to see the all marketplaces, it will give you the data for all marketplaces in just one page. But if you wanted to see the 30 days default view of all those marketplaces, you'll also get the data of those. So, meron siyang combined or mixed data na pwede niyang ma-pull out from our marketplace in UK, in US. So, pwede niyang paghaluin yon and then it will get what we need to see as a whole. Kung magkano ang nagastos namin, magkano ang nabenta, magkano ang kailangan mong tipirin the next month. So, very important yon. Kasi kung malalaman mo kung magkano expenses mo for that month, then magkano ang revenue mo for that month, and if it's, mas mababa, you can improve. That's what we need. That's why we need this kind of tool. Kasi, for me, it's if it's not 100% accurate, but then it's really to that point. Kaysa ikaw na magma-manual, it takes time for you to save, you have some more effort to do, you have some more, and you'll not also 100%, you really, if it's really 100%. But this data is the things or the data that they pulled out from the Amazon portal as well. So if it's not 101%, it's almost at that point. All right. Okay, so sales monitoring. So this is still what we are discussing as well. So makikita nyo po dito sa unahan, dito, it's Euro, it's in Europe, EU countries, ITDEESFR. So this is for Italy, Germany, Spain, and France. So you can also have a default view by those marketplaces only. Kasi sa marketplaces ng Amazon, for the Amazon US, Amazon.com is composed for Amazon Mexico and Amazon Canada and US. So you can have a default view for all the for that region. Pero kapag Europe countries naman, you can also have IT, Italy, Germany, Spain, France, Holland, Czech, ganyan. So kapag UK, because of the Brexit, hiwalay na ang UK. But some of the seller tools pa rin, kasama ang EU and UK. So, you can have here yung sales statistics ng 90 days by SKU. So, very, very, very helpful po itong seller tool na to. Bakit? In Amazon portal, you can also search the 90 days period of the of a product, but then you'll have to get it, you have to download it and have to mix it for every marketplace. Pero dito makikita mo na siya, 'di ba? So so makikita mo dito na this is for Italy, and if you scroll it down, you can also see the Germany, the Spain, the France. So if you can see here yung gross sales niya in the Euro countries, nakalagay dito 14,621 euro. And then orders niya 400 units, 444 units, net before cost. So makikita mo na dito how much you've spending and how much your profit for the whole 90 days in 3 months. So makikita mo sa taas, it's a filter view for 90 days, and then by SKU, and then by day, by chart. So you can do some filtrations here kung 30 days ba, kung by product ano ba siya, by ASIN ba siya, or by marketplace ba siya, or by region of marketplace ba siya. So yan, you can do some filters. Yun ang pinaka maganda sa Seller Legend, because yung filters niya for to have a mix, a report, or you can have a individual report, can be easily figured out. All right? So yan yung sa sales monitoring view. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's the dashboard. Sorry. Alright, so dito naman, meron na siyang profit and loss. So makikita mo yung revenue monitoring. So, di ba, aside from your accountant who will do it for you in, halimbawa may QuickBooks, ano naman kayo, may DR system kayo, meron kayong Xero, you can have the profit and loss there. But for Amazon accounts, di ba, for Amazon seller accounts, marketplaces that you have, hindi siya automatically mag-group mo in that one data or one report, but you have to make it combined, manual digest mo siya bawat isa. But here sa Seller Legend, you can see how much you have for the Euro countries region. So you can have the expanded view. So kung titignan mo lang kung magkano yung kanyang range data, makikita mo kung monthly ba or for year to date ba. So this is the profit and loss. Very important po ito sa ating business, lalo na pag magpa-file ka ng tax. Alright, so you also know how to manage your expenses if you know how much profit you only have. Alright, so very important po yan sa mga client natin. So order management. So here, makikita din natin sa Seller Legend kung ano na yung mga pumapasok na mga orders in Amazon portal. So you will also see here kung naka-promo siya or organic ba siya, because you'll see the percentage here kung magkano yung na-discount, this one. So yan. Actually, etong mismong ano na to is itong mismong seller yung seller tool na to. It's very helpful for you to see how much sales you have in a period of time. Halimbawa, kung gusto mo na ipakita for the 30 days period at kung anong marketplace siya. This one sa US lang to kasi tignan mo yung flag niya is for US. So you can also see here kung anong marketplace siya. So yan, for the US account. But you can also have a default view for all marketplaces. You just have to assign kasi kapag mag-set mo yung account mo na I'll have to get all marketplaces, this tool itself, the Seller Legend can help you have a mixed data of all your marketplaces accounts. So here, makikita mo na yan yung nabebenta or tawag nito na mga orders for that day sa iyong Amazon portal. So you can see here, may nakita kayong internal name, this one, the internal name. Yan yung pinaka it's a merchant sa inyo na yan as a merchant, as a seller. So makikita mo din dito if it's available pa ba siya sa meron pa bang available inventory sa Amazon, FBA, and then what's the price, and then how much the customer pays, and then kailan siya nabili or kailan na order, and then what's the Amazon order number. So what's the ASIN? All right? So yun yung pinaka code ng product name sa Amazon. So dito mo makikita kung ano pa yung mga madalas mabenta at ano naman yung mga mga makikita mo rin sa Amazon, or you can compare kung talagang na-fulfill na siya. But most of them actually, they're fulfilling orders. Tawag nito, wala namang kumbaga if they do it manually, kung tayo sa like for our Shopify store na naiiwan ng ilang araw, ganyan. But then in Amazon, they can fulfill it quickly. However, as a seller, you have to track orders of your own just to see if kung ano yung movement ng products mo, kung ito ba saleable ba to, ito ba hindi. Kasi itong araw na to, ano ba yung madalas mabenta? You'll see if it's kind of may Black Friday ba, may promo period ba, ganon. So parang makikita mo ano pinagkaiba kasi based on our experience, etong sales velocity na to, hindi siya consistent na ganun talaga ang sales velocity niya because of some promo dates or promo days like for my Black Friday, or there's kung Valentine's Day, mga ganon. So may ano siya, may effect on the sales. So whether or not mabenta siya or hindi, ang sales velocity natin is based on kunyari makikita mo in 3 days time na nag-sale ka, mataas ang benta niya. But then kung yung hindi naman mga saleable items, after 3 days time ng sales mo, bumaba na siya ulit. So the seller legend can figure out na ito ay mabenta nitong 3 days na to. But then, and after the 7 days or in 1 week or in 30 days, ito talaga ang sales velocity niya per day. So you'll get the exact figure why it has to be sold mostly at that time, or bakit naman siya hindi na mabenta at that time. Meaning, nabebenta lang siya kapag nag-sale ka. Meaning, your price is the price itself is yun yung factor na bakit hindi siya nabebenta, 'di ba? So you have some possible adjustment on pricing why it has to be changed at that pricing. Pero you also consider of your cost of goods sold. So hindi porket sinabi ng seller legend naman na bumaba na siya kasi hindi na tayo nag-sale, ibaba mo na siya lahat. Of course, pag hindi kaya ng expenses ng purchase cost mo, all of the landed costs and then your purchase cost, hindi mo pwedeng ibaba ng ibaba. Kasi lulugi ka naman. Pwede mong sabihin kay client na ibaba natin to kasi mabenta siya at this time. O nag-promo tayo niyan, kaya mababa yan. So sometimes, you can also check pricing ng mga products natin na or yung mga products ng client mo na tataasan siya because of the inventory impact. Like for example, you don't have stocks anymore. Not to stock out, sometimes you have to increase the price of your item. So it depends on the strategy of your marketing or the product lister. Or na, halimbawa, kapag si product lister talagang maagap siya makakita na, oh, we've sold out all of these items, and then they can tawag nito, alert the inventory warehouse, the warehouse na, oh, we're almost stacked out of this. But all of for these tools, you'll never get stacked out. Why? Because it's just not they're monitoring the order management or the sales, the revenue, but also the inventory. So if you're really on to near stack out na, malalaman natin from the seller legend inventory management. So yan, isa yan sa mga helpful talaga feature ng seller legend. Another, ayan, ito, kasunod na siya. The inventory management and forecasting. From here, makikita mo yung ating marketplace. We have here based on 3 months kung ano yung ating inventory for this kind of products. Halimbawa sa Amazon Germany. So etong ano na to, item na to, it's a fulfillment. It's an FBA inventory. So meron siyang per unit COGS here. In this feature, you can check or you can pwede mo tong i-click etong column na to per unit COGS. You can just click the price here. Etong 12.70 euro. And you can change it. Ano ba ang existing COGS at that time? Diba? So, once you've changed it, it will automatically, kasi ang sa portal, ito yung nakalagay talaga sa portal. So, once it, hindi, kumbaga, hindi pa siya na-change, you can update it from here. Okay. So, inventory tied cost or unit price. So, 12.70 ang kanyang COGS or yung cost of goods sold niya. So, ang benta niya is 26.90. Alright? So, makikita mo dito, ito yung action button na to. You can click this one and then pag kinlik mo niyan, you can edit the product. You can edit the name, you can edit the tags, you can edit these tags like this. You can edit the COGS, you can edit the price, anything that you wanted to edit. You can just click this one action button and there's a menu or drop down button there or drop down data edit products. So you can edit that. So this one makikita nyo po dito sa taas. Available quantity, nakalagay dito kung ano yung mga stack inbound, reserve FC processing. So sa FBA inventory, you have all the data in the Amazon portal to what you have available in there, what's are in stack, what's in inbound, meaning incoming to Amazon Fulfillment Center, what are those inventory reserved already, meaning there are orders already na nakabangga doon. So, reserve sa FC transfer. So, like for Amazon US, meron tayo mga meron silang mga fulfillment centers na pwede nilang, kunyari, pinadala namin dito sa Amazon Fulfillment. They can transfer to the next or to the next area of fulfillment center for that specific product na hindi na available. So, pwede nilang i-transfer doon sa mga FCs, sa mga fulfillment centers na hindi na available. So, sometimes there are times na talagang may losses because of the transfers, because of in transit, during the pick and pack, something, may mga ganyang instances. So, the velocity. So, dito, units sold over total days. So makikita din natin ilan ba ang nabenta for how many days. Kung yan ba ay in 3 days, in 7 days, in 30 days. So velocity date between kung anong date ang hinahanap mo, 30 days ba siya? So August 1 to November 3. So that's almost 3 months. All right? So i-filter mo lang lahat ng data na gusto mong makita in one page. So, yan. Yan yung mafo-forecast mo na kung ano ba yung kailangan mong i-replenish for the next 30 days. Kung ilan na lang ang ma-consume ng products na yan, yung quantity na yan sa inventory mo sa Amazon. Alright? Customer management. So, ito yung nabanggit ko kanina. You will see list of customers there sa Amazon portal. We will also have data in seller legend. So makikita mo ilan na ba orders niya. So ordered items, sold, cross-sold. So yung address niya, yung data ng bawat customer na meron tayo sa tawag nito sa Amazon portal. You can also have here details as well in the seller legend tool. Alright. So, bakit natin importante na meron tayong makikita natin ng database ng Amazon customers natin or yung mga bumibili sa atin. So, makikita mo saan nga ba mas mabili ang ating mga products. So, if you see here the charts, makikita mo sa DE is Germany, makikita mo 1,895. So, also there's a sa Spain, 609, and then sa France, 1,028. So, This Amazon, actually kapag naka-enable yung Amazon seller account ni client mo for EU country, pan-enable ang tawag na Euro pan-enable. Meaning, they can get, even if the client or the customer is in France, and then si Amazon account mo is naka EU pan enable, they can get the inventory from one of the Euro country like Germany. So benta siya ni France, but then the FBA inventory is from Germany. So meron doon sa ating settings sa seller account ni client if you want it to be enabled to other Euro country. So for example, of course, import tax is applicable. Why? Because meron silang mga halimbawa for kasi ano 'yun cross country. So pagka halimbawa meron namang mga ah halimbawa sa Poland, sa Czech, merong mga import VAT talaga ina-apply. So it doesn't, kasi magkakaiba ang import VAT, ano nila, import VAT percentage. So in every EU country, pwede mang naka-EU pan enable yung account ni client, but then you have to apply VAT number or register a VAT for each country para, kasi applicable, pag nag-sell ka sa country na yon, they have to tax the customer or you have to get a VAT registration for your seller account in each EU country. Kahit na ano siya, naka EU pan enable, and then each country has different VAT applications. All right. So sa UK, since hiwalay na sila ni Euro as a EU country, they have also different VAT. So may tinatawag tayong EURI and then the import VAT. Lahat kunyari sa EU VAT, iba-iba ang VAT for each country. But then if you import your products to the EU, kahit isa lang ang EORI, yung Economic Operator Identification Number something, ginagamit po yun kapag mag-clear ng goods sa customs. So, EORI ang tawag doon. So, sa mga freelancer na naghahawak ng Amazon EU accounts, it's okay to have, or it's not necessary to have EORI of all those EU countries that you clients have. You can only have one EORI number, but an import VAT for the recipient country of the goods. But then each country you have in Amazon, you have to get VAT registration for each country. Yun po yung sa Amazon EU. So sa UK, because it's tawag na to, hiwalay na sa EU, you can also have VAT for UK, different EURI because it's separate from the EU already. So yun po yun ang EURI sa EU countries like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, ganyan. Isa lang ang EURI nila. So if you send goods to that country, it requires EURI, and it doesn't matter kung isa lang. Hindi kailangan na si France may EURI, si Netherlands may EURI, si Germany may EURI. You can send goods to one of your EU country Amazon Fulfillment Center. Like if you have in Germany and then your VAT is Netherlands, your EURI is Netherlands, it's okay. So applicable siya for the EU countries. One EURI, but then the import VAT, you have to use the import VAT of the recipient country. Kung sa EURI, EURI VAT mo is, ang EURI mo is on the one for all EU countries, but then ang import VAT mo is the recipient country. But then if you sell cross-country, like from Germany to France, France should have a VAT number as well. For when you sell it to customer, you have to assign a VAT tax Number 2, your customers. So, kailangan registered ka in every EU country ng VAT. Alright? So, EURI po ay iisa lang. Alright? So, ginagamit po ang EURI for the identification of your shipment. It's an economic, para siyang import clearance number ng isang importer or isang ng manufacturer. When you sell goods to the other, for the importer ka, kumbaga, nagbibenta ka ng products na hindi sa home country mo, you have to get the EURI to clear your goods in customs. Alright. So, product management. So, yan. So, kagaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, you can change directly from here kung ano yung mga cogs mo. Itong action button na to, you can check ano yung dapat description, ano yung dapat is, the seller legend itself can figure out if it's a parent ASIN or a child ASIN. So, makikita mo dito kung ano yung marketplace na, US, UK. So, it's a mix. So, makikita mo na rin kung active ba siya na listing or hindi, or new ba siya, FBM ba siya, or FBA ba siya. So, FBM is fulfillment by merchant. So, etong fulfillment by merchant, they have a store in Amazon, but they pick and pack or distribute their products of their own for their clients, for their customers. So, ang FBA, it's fulfillment by Amazon. The inventory is in Amazon warehouse and they fulfill your products for your customers. So, itong product management na to, it's a product catalog. So, ito yung pinaka-product catalog mo sa Amazon. You will have to, just to get an accurate data, you have to check kung talagang tama na yung mga data na nandito. So, if you'll see naman kung active siya o hindi. And if reflects in your seller legend na hindi siya active, you can see here na no. So, you'll have to check back doon talaga sa Amazon portal if it's really no. Why? Because some of the parent, talaga, SKU or ASIN, hindi siya talaga nakalagay na yun yung pinaka active ASIN sa portal. So there's a child ASIN na yun talaga ang ginagamit natin for selling to customers. So this is just for inventory, yung mga parent ASIN natin. So makikita mo rin naman siya kung out of stock na siya or ang sales velocity niya. So kung halimbawa, like dito, ang cap set na to, we have here this parent ASIN, no. So it's active, no. New condition, ganyan. So this one naman, this is a parent ASIN. So makikita mo, parang yung mga parent ASIN niya, halos parehas din ang mga ASIN sa child. But then, what's active here is the child ASIN. All right. So, PPC performance tracking. So, ito na yung nabanggit ko kanina, how much you spend for the marketing campaigns. So, makikita mo kung magkano ba ang pay-per-click ng bawat listing. So, meron kang, halimbawa, dito sa ating data, meron tayong sales was 91 orders, meron kang 2,000 something sales. Ang profit mo is 400. 3, it's this total spent you've spent for the PPC is something this one 1,769, and the average cost per click and the average cost per order, you'll also see here the impressions, kung ilang impressions ang bumalik sa'yo. So para tayong so ito namang PPC, itong marketing campaigns is mostly on the ads. So, ano yung mga ginagamit natin for marketing? So, like for example, meron kang sa Facebook, kung may ads ka, may makikita ka doon na impressions, may makikita ng pay per click, 'di ba? So, magkano ba ang percentage of performance mo? So, ano ba yung pinaka-organic, So, this is all about the marketing expenses. All right? So, the ads, the performance of your PPC. So, sa listing of, kasi Pag meron tayong mga online or e-commerce platform, ang gusto na natin is makikita tayo agad on the truck. Makikita tayo agad ng clients, ng customers. So, meron tayong keywords, may listing optimization. So, kailangan natin i-optimize yung mga listings natin para makita tayo ng customers. So, we'll get notice of these customers. Kasi, hindi halimbawa sa Amazon, you have so many competitors. Marami tayong mga competitors sa Amazon na nagbebenta of the same kind of products. It's just the different brand. It's just different marketing strategy and how they do it in their packaging. So it's really important for us to also have some tools to have our listing optimized. So gumagamit tayo ng mga tools para ma-optimize ang ating listing. Para punta tayo sa top rank ng listing. So not just because you have to do it para mapansin ka, of course, it will also reflect to your sales. Pagka nakita ka, napansin ka ng tao, nabili ka ng tao, nabili yung mga products mo, it will also help you get more sales. And then 'di ba? It's chain reaction. When you get more sales, you'll expand the business, you'll get, everything else follows. Kapag maganda ang marketing mo, maganda ang inventory tracking mo, maganda ang sales and order management, product management, all else are good to tawag nito, good monitored, good tracked. So meaning the business will grow. 'Di ba? Pagka halimbawa, lahat ng ito ay na-manage ng mabuti at the seller tool itself will help you do what needs you to be done, o mas maganda na meron kang ginagamit na tool kasi it's really much effort you need to exert if kailangan mo talaga ng exact or data na makikita mo na how much you've earned, how much you've spent. So, kailangan meron kang data. Hindi porket naubos na yung inventory mo sa warehouse or earning. Hindi mo alam, nawawala na pala lahat yun doon sa Amazon, di ba? But you not get reimbursement of those losses. So, send ka lang ng send kasi makikita mo sa inventory mo, wala na. But you're not tracking your sales, you're not tracking your revenue na bakit marami na akong na-out na inventory but then this is just my sales, yung pala nawawala. You have the right to reimburse those sa Amazon. Alright? So sa dami kasi na nag-store ng inventory doon. So yan. So aside from seller legend, we also have the seller locker. So from the locker, yung locker na yan is just parang parang sila yung mismong database ng mga i-reclaim mo o mga expenses na dapat ba o hindi dapat na i-spend mo with Amazon, or the profits, the reimbursements, the money. So yun yung pinaka vault ng tool para it's a software solution for us to help every FBA sellers to reclaim money, profits, and time. So very naman si Seller Locker, but then wala lang subscription plan, but how much you've reimbursed, they'll get 25% from it. Alright? So kung malaki ang ma-reimburse mo, malaki din ang kikitain nila. Instead of, you can have some tools na you can pay subscription plan for the month, but then all your reimbursement is all for you. Pero sa Seller Locker, it's naman, they're effective, but then they'll have to get something from what you have reimbursed in Amazon. Alright, so yan yung So ang seller, ang seller legend, they can also use to for the FBA, Walmart, but then we haven't tried yet, pero yun pwede sila. Alright. So I'll get this video from the Seller Locker portal. I'll just show you on how it works. Alright.
Meet Steve. Steve is an FBA Amazon seller. His products are selling really well. Like you, Steve juggles many tasks like
So
managing
inventory.
pricing, campaigning, and searching for new products. Naturally, Steve's main focus is increasing his and searching for new products, managing inventory, pricing, campaigning, and searching for new products. Naturally, Steve's main focus is increasing his sales. What he doesn't know is Amazon can make costly mistakes, and these mistakes are digging into his profits. Let's dig a little deeper. Steve is sending 100 toasters to one of Amazon's many fulfillment centers. With the processing of millions of orders and receiving of thousands of shipments a day, some of Steve's shipment can go unaccounted for. The most overlooked.
You see? So in every shipments that you send to Amazon, in every FBA shipment that you send to Amazons, there are lots of possible reimbursements that you can have for all those losses, damages. So Seller Locker can help you how to get automation of those, kasi they can pull out. We can do it in-house in Amazon portal as well. Everything else, every aspect that you need to do for your Amazon seller account, you can do it manually in Amazon portal, but it takes time for you. It takes your effort. So for Seller Locker, they can give you the possibility that you can automate everything. They can pull out the report, they can pull out the data from the Amazon portal, and it displays on the portal of your Seller Locker account that you have something to create a case ticket because it found some damages, it found some losses, you found some FB fees that you need to reimburse. So, ganun yun. Marami kang sinesend na inventory doon, but you have to know kung may nawawala ba, may kailangan ka bang i-reimburse, may kailangan ka bang get back, charge back for all the expenses na hindi naman dapat. All right, like for FBA fees. All right, so let's continue.
Category is FBA pick and pack fees. Amazon may incorrectly measure Steve's toaster when receiving a shipment, causing him to be overcharged every time a unit is sold. Steve's toasters are stored with millions of other products in Amazon's warehouse.
So, ano nyo po yun? Narinig nyo yung sabi niya na there are also possibility that the FBA fee can be overcharged. So, yun yung sinabi ko na meron bang mga items na it's worth the expenses na kumbaga, in every item there's an FBA fee. Is it really worth that you pay for that? So Seller Locker can help you, can help your client to figure out if it's really the exact price that they charge you. All right?
Meet Steve. Steve is an FBA campaigning.
Sorry.
Let's dig a little deeper. Steve is sending one a day. Some of Steve's shipment can go unaccounted for. The most overlooked category is FBA pick and pack fees. Amazon may incorrectly measure Steve's toaster when receiving a shipment, causing him
incorrectly
to be
measured
every time a unit is sold. Steve's toasters are stored with millions of other products in Amazon's warehouse. With so many products being stored and moved around, his toasters can get damaged or lost. These are just a few of the different areas where mistakes can happen. Most of the time, these go unnoticed and leave sellers like Steve scratching their heads as to why the numbers don't add up. Steve does not have the time to track all of these mistakes. That's why we created Seller Locker, a software that makes sure every unit sent to Amazon is either in stock, sold, or reimbursed. We are also the only service who makes sure you are being charged correctly for your FBA fees. We do all the legwork, gathering all of the data and evidence required to recover the money you deserve. Your lost money is just one click away. Check your account for free today.
Yeah, it's really free. They don't have subscription plan, but then they'll get 25% of what you have reimbursed. So they'll invoice you, the Seller Locker will invoice you after every month after the reimbursement that you get from Amazon. They'll take part from it, 25%. All right. So, but it's still good to have to know that, oh, I supposed to have some reimbursement of this product, or they're overcharging, or the expenses that I shouldn't have to be charged, diba? So, mas okay na din na may ganong tool. We can automate anything else that you need to know kung magkano ba dapat ang reimbursement mo. So, the focus of this tool is for Amazon reimbursements. All right? So, in every step of process broken down and automated. So, sa seller locker take the mystery of out of reimbursements. So, lahat ng na ano ko na tools, the seller board can do it for you, but it's really ang difference nila sa seller board because the seller locker can figure out each of this item na kailangan, kumbaga, ibibigay na niya ang data sa'yo. Hindi mo na kailangan na i-figure out na ito ba ay tamang FBA fee. Bibigyan ka pa nila ng template on how to file a case ticket. Ang ano lang talaga is they have this if they can figure out, halimbawa itong shipment na to dumating, they can figure out ito ay kailangan na nating i-apply ng case because there are inbound losses, ganyan. And they will also know kung ang after the 90 days period of your products na na-store sa Amazon, they can figure out already kung ano yung mga losses doon, mga damages. So they can file a reimbursement of that. So meron na silang template. If you create a case ticket, they have some templates that will help you how to file the case or magkano ba yung dapat na i-reimburse. But then, sa mga inbound, sa mga FBA fees. But for loss and damages in the FBA inventory, they'll file the case ticket and then you can just see in the portal na nag-reimburse na sila. So, very convenient for you as a seller na hindi ka na magmamanage manually. But then may client now because they'll see, magkano ba yung na-save natin sa na to, it's almost $2,000. But then, seller locker will get a 25% from it. So, parang nasasayangan siya. If we can do it in-house daw, yeah, we can do it. So, sa in-house, sa Amazon, if you do the reimbursement, you'll have to go to inventory and then the inventory ledger, and you'll have to download at least 3 months of the inventory. It's the 90 days period of your inventory in the Amazon. So, once you download it, you'll get the summary of those losses, summary of those damages, and then you'll file a case ticket. And then, if Amazon will luckily reimburse you in such manner, sometimes kasi Amazon will get some proof of delivery, proof of invoice, proof of if you're the manufacturer, anything else. So sometimes it gets delayed for us to file because of those requirements. But then seller locker can do it in their own, aside from the inbound, because ang inbound kasi, it takes time for them to file because they'll need some proof of documentary evidence that we sent the inventory to Amazon. But for those inventory already 90 days in Amazon, the seller locker can file a case ticket without figuring out what are the proof of deliveries. All right. So it maximizes results without the workload, of course. Kasi I've experienced it already. I have to take like 2 weeks to complete all the 2022 and 2023, half of the 2023 report for all the reimbursement. Although sa seller locker kasi, they have some invoices that there's a summary of all those reimbursements. Just have to check kung totoo bang na-reimburse namin. So I'll have to get back to the Amazon portal reimbursement tab and then check the reimbursement ID if it's really reimbursed, if we really reimbursed doon sa kanilang mga na-file. So it takes time as well for me to check. But it's just the way how to check it. Kung talagang yung sinasabi nilang na-reimburse nila at in-invoice kami, talagang na-reimburse. So, titignan ko sa Amazon portal yun kung totoo naming na-reimburse yung kanong amount. So, gain full transparency into your account. Yes, transparency because they'll not charging you na hindi ma-reimburse. So, they'll only charging you for those reimbursed amount. So, then they don't have any subscription plan, but they'll charge you of the reimbursed amount that you'll get from Amazon. So it's very transparent because they're not charging you anything that you not get reimbursement. Submit accurate claims with one click. Yes, because they have the template already in the portal. You just click it, you send the template. Just kunyari sa FBA fee. They just check how many you were sold within the 90 days and just put the figure there, and they'll have the template, and then I'll have to get reimbursement of this amount from this amount. So they'll just you'll just have to fill in the data there. But it's already there. You'll just have to click it and send it to Amazon. So increase profits by reducing FBA fees. Ito yung mga kanina na because Amazon is charging us the packaging dimensions, the kung standard size basta oversized basta. There are some also that are overcharging sellers, right? So for some tools, like for Seller Locker, they can figure out if we're overcharged of the FBA fees. So it's really helpful for the seller to get reimbursement for the overcharges. Fight for every last dollar and for after the balance of cases using our responder. Yes, because the Seller Locker tool will get autoresponder to your cases. So once they filed, actually when they filed the losses and damages, magugulat na lang ako, oh, ba't may nag-file ng case ticket nito? Hindi naman ako nag-file. So sila yon, automatically they'll file the case ticket for you. So built to manage the biggest enterprise sellers and those just getting started. Unique pricing structure fit for all seller types. Siguro kung para sa akin for all the efforts that the Seller Locker tool give to a seller, Amazon seller or your client, 25% is really much pagka malalaking huge amounts na reimbursement, it's really worth it. But for all those yung mga maliliit lang, kasi doon siguro nasasayangan yung client ko kasi 25% it's a lot. But then sa hindi mo alam na pwede ka palang ma-reimburse doon, it's already, 'di ba? It's already a good kumbaga the good tool for you to help you to get reimbursement. So hindi mo alam na overcharge ka sa ganun, but then the tool knows it. So 'di ba? Hindi ka dapat magkakapera sa na 'yon, pero the tool can figure out and help you figure out na nag-overcharge sila sa iyo. But then as well, if you have many manpower or ang client mo marami namang tao, they can do it in-house. Of course, it can be done as well kapag meron kang manpower who can do it manually for you. So we specialize in recovering fees. We are constantly monitoring fee fluctuations and submit claims the instant we identify discrepancy. This is really true. Malalaman mo na lang na they have cases awaiting actions. They categorize all these cases, awaiting actions, open cases, dismissed, and then resolved. So just have to check it back and forth from your, kunyari sa FB shipment, if it's really done. So resolve case, just put, so hindi, mababalikan mo talaga siya, makikita mo kung ano yung mga walang action, ano yung mga kailangang i-reimburse pa. Alright, so, yan. So there, it's effective, but then yun nga, ayun ang client ko kasi mahal daw, 25% ang kinukuha nila sa ma-reimburse. Alright, so, alright. So, eto, like for this one, tignan nyo po, meron siyang, ayan, may template na siya. Here. This case, ayan. Diba? So, it's for every, ayan, require additional. So, makikita mo na maikiklik ka lang doon sa account mo sa Amazon portal and then the Seller Locker will do it. Diba? Request additional. So, it's really time-consuming for kagaya ko, na everyday na titignan ko yung mga FBA shipments namin. Takes time for me, like 1 hour, 40 minutes, 50 minutes to figure out. Kasi hindi lang naman isang FBA shipment ang titignan mo araw-araw. Ang dami. Almost 30, more than that. So, it's really, the Seller Locker will help you as well. But then, yun nga, si client nagtitipid. I can do it naman. Like for inbound shipment, I can do it. Ang ano ko lang is yung mga FBA fees and FBA losses and damages. Takes time for me to do that. So I asked my client that we can do it monthly and then we'll just have to wait for the 90 days period. Kasi sometimes yung monthly report na napupull out ko from the portal, walang nakikita kaming mga losses. So it appears after the 90 days period, which the seller like can, nagbabantay sila after the 90 days. So walang nakakalimutan na hindi na file kasi nafi-figure out agad ni seller locker yun. Alright, so ganyan, may template siya. So the Django Scout, actually, I don't have personal nito, but then I know this app, I know this tool because nag-study kami dito if we can be also a tawag nito, pamalit sa helium-10 namin. So they can also do product research. Actually, it's one of the great tools na pwedeng ipalit sa helium-10. So it's can do major feature niya is product sourcing and listing creation, optimization, the PPC, and the Amazon brand registries. So you can scale up your business while having this, the sales analytics, inventory manager. They also have the inventory management. So it's good. So listing builder. So those Amazon, yung mga product lister natin, so Django Scout can help to, to build your listing effective with keywords. And then they can also help you to, create a template or list builder. So, hindi ko lang sure yung magkano yung subscription, but it's cheaper than the Helium-10, but then mas mahal siya naman sa Sellerize. So we're having some options kung Helium-10, Django Scout, or Sellerize. So mas pinili ang sinasuggest namin sa client to replace the Helium-10. Kasi Helium-10 namin where we have meron naman siyang na parang $10 difference for the Sellerize, but then the feature itself, it's almost the same. Ang Helium-10 kasi they also have the refund genie and then the inventory management. But it's not all about ang feature niya talaga is for PPC, for keyword search and product listing optimization. But then so para makamura lang kami ng konti, we're trying to switch to Sellerize, and I will just have to use Seller Board for the FBA monitoring. Kasi ang Seller Board naman is cheaper than the Seller Legend. Ang Seller Legend kasi $129 per month. So si Seller Board is just around $20-something per month. So very huge yung difference. So we can have just replace, pero the functions, the features themselves are the same. All right, so listing builder, rank tracker. So you'll also have to know what's your rank, kung top rank ba tayo, o ano yung listing number natin. So review automation, also same as the Captain A, meron din silang product customer reviews, but then they also have alerts. But then the bottom line is they also have the same functions, but of course, we're trying to aim the cheaper subscription plan. All right. Okay, the seller board. So ito yung seller board na gusto namin ipalit sa Seller Legend. So here, we can have the PPC, the product search, the expenses as well. We can also choose that. We can also see the inventory. There's also autoresponder for Captain A. So parang all-in-one siya. But then also yung effectiveness niya for each kind of category, like for PPC. It's not really into PPC for marketing campaigns. We can see the expenses here for PPC, like what we have in the Seller, ang tawag nito, Seller Legend. We can see the PPC expenses here, the marketing, the ads campaign, the marketing side, but then the feature or the tool to have the top rank, the listing optimization, the listing building, it's not their major feature. So a major feature in the Seller Board is for the inventory and for the tawag na to, FBA, mga claims, money back. Yan. So meron siyang product list that we can have the product. Ang pinagkaiba lang nila, based on our study and based on our meeting with the warehouse, the seller board has limited function on how we can create or update our product list, like for the internal names. So ang inventory review table kasi namin is matched on the seller legend already. So it takes time for us to figure out if we can also replace the internal name here in seller board. But all other features like sales velocity, because in seller board naman, so those freelancers who wanted to know more about the seller board, you can sign up a demo account. You can see there kung ano yung mga functions ng bawat nasa menu, nasa ano na to, yung dashboard, the products, expenses, the inventory, the autoresponder, the money back, or the FBE claims, ganyan. So, makapag-sign up kayo ng seller board, even if you don't have a client yet, or if you don't know kung ano yung marketplace na dapat i-integrate nyo dyan, but you can see the demo account. You can sign up an account just for practice purposes, for newbies, ganyan. So makikita nyo dyan, ano yung mga product list, ano yung mga sales velocity niya. So, unlike Seller Locker naman, a Seller Legend, ang Seller Board, it doesn't figure out yung filter na 30 days, 90 days, 7 days sales velocity. Binibigay lang niya dito yung sales velocity of the day. So, it's up to you to calculate the sales velocity for the month. It's really easy naman kasi it's per day. But then, mas maganda yung sa Seller Legend because you can see already how much is your sales velocity for the 3 days, 7 days. You just have to filter the data. Dito, talagang per day lang ang pinapakita niya. But then, of course, the client gusto niyang mas makatipid. So, we just need a tool na to help out paano ba namin forecast yung inventory and to get the FB shipments fees, reimbursements, and for the losses and damages. So this account, this kind of tool would help us to get that feature. So yun lang, meron lang kaming konting issue about the yung sa internal name. But then we'll see how we can figure it out. But then kaya ko to actually ito yung napili kong gagawing topic ng video ko because it's the time, it's siya, naka-timing siya sa pinag-research ko sa pinag-aaralan ko for my client. Alright, so yan yung dashboard ng seller board. So yung features ng seller board, profit dashboard, COGS management. So it's the same as the seller legend, but may COGS management on return and statistics, train data, indirect expenses. So you'll see also here kung ano yung mga indirect expenses mo for the PPC campaigns, the ads, the marketing side. So you also have the inventory management, review requests. So in Captain A, di ba nabanggit ko kanina sa Captain A, the feature itself, the major feature of that tool is to get product reviews and customer reviews. Meron din dito sa seller board. So PPC optimization. So we can see here kung ano yung mga na-optimize ng listings, but then there's no keyword. Like for the study ng aking kasama, sabi niya it has the PPC optimization, but then we cannot just like Helium 10 kasi they figure out for you the keywords search. This one, they can help us, we can see ano yung na-optimize na list, we can also see the expenses, but there's no such tool to help you for the listing building to optimize your rank. Okay, listing change alert. So there's also a change alert if there's changes on the listing, if you change anything on the product list. So, meron dito. So, refunds for lost inventory. So, this is like the seller locker. Di ba? All-in-one na siya. Kasi parang itong seller board na to, meron siyang pang Helium 10, meron siyang, it's just limited, but then there is. So, there's also refunds for lost inventory. So, reimbursements is a seller locker. And then also the inventory management is the seller legend. And then the COGS management is the seller legend. So, it's all in one. And it's very cheap. It's like $20 something in a month. So, ito yung nagustuhan ng client ko. We just have to help figure out kung ano yung possible na magiging namin for the internal names. Kasi nakaset na kasi ang internal names namin sa inventory table namin based on the seller legend account or tool. So we'll just have to figure it out. So Helium 10, ito yung mas ginagamit for the PPC and for the product listing optimization. So ang pinaka nito is product research tools. They're very effective on the product research tools and the keyword search. So kaya siya premium because it's really very helpful for you to get optimize your list. So yun ang pinaka-importante naman talaga sa ating mga product listings. We have to get on the top rank and we have to get some keywords na tayo ang masasearch ng clients, ng customers to get more sales. So, yun yung pinaka-major feature niya, product search, keyword search, listing optimizations. The operations is also content about the FBA shipments, inventory, yan mga losses, and then refund genie. Ang tawag sa kanya dito is refund genie. So we can get that tool, we can use that tool for the reimbursements. So it's not really on to, meron din siyang inventory, but then it's not really onto that, yung major feature niya, just to see for the sales velocity, anything. It's not for that. This tool is for the listing, the creation of the listing, the optimization of our listing to get more sales. So, yun yung pinaka-feature ng Helium 10. So, we can use this for FBA, FBM, Amazon, and for Walmart. They already adopted Walmart. So, helpful siya. Just for you to know kung ano talaga ang pinaka ginagamit nating pang-optimize ng list, mga keyword search. So, this is for marketing purposes. So, yung mga free tools dito, it's just for the calculator on how you calculate your FBA fees. So, yung kasama ko, they help me to file or create ticket for the FBA fees na overcharge sa amin. So, this Helium 10 can help us to calculate. Actually, sa Amazon, there's a calculator there, FBA calculator. You can just Google search and then FBA Amazon calculator. They'll give you the data. Pero sa kasi sa Helium 10, they can calculate for you automatically. Ganon din naman sa Amazon portal, but you'll have to check ano talaga yung kanyang product weight dimensions, ganyan. So here they can pull out data from the Amazon portal itself. So very helpful. The premium siya, mas mahal nga lang siya kaysa doon sa ibang mga premium keyword tools. So pero effective naman siya. Yun nga lang gusto ng client ko to replace kasi mas mahal siya. So, we hope we can, hindi ko lang na-feature dito ang Sellerize. It's the same as the, they can have the Captain A, the reviews, ganyan. We can integrate the tool for the product reviews and customer reviews din, kagaya ng Helium 10. So, sana, based on our study naman, okay din naman ng Sellerize. So, mas mura siya actually na almost $10 per month for a professional or starter something. So, sana mas hindi pa namin siya nagagamit kasi we're still using Helium 10. So, sana mas okay, pero yung features niya almost the same. So, may additional feature pa si Sellerize that we can also integrate for inventory management and the reimbursement. Okay. Okay, Shopkeeper. Ito actually yung sinuggest ko na sa client ko to replace Helium 10. But sabi nga ng kasama ko yung kasama ko sa he's a catalog product manager, Amazon product catalog manager. So ako kasi sa logistics and purchasing, but then I'll also do inventory. So sa akin sa aming dalawa nakaatang yung pag-study ng mga replacement ng mga tools. So sabi niya, the Shopkeeper is also helpful, but then it's the major feature of this tool is for us to for the cost, it's something like the seller board. So parang inventory ang focus niya, and then the fees, but parang seller locker. But then for the PPC, for the marketing side, it limits. So parang sabi niya, it's cheaper, but then it cannot have it all. We cannot have it all from here. So, yun. Baka sellerize ang kapalit namin. So sales overview ng shopkeeper. Ito yung makikita natin doon. So Amazon referral fees, that's the Amazon seller fees. So i-feature din niya kung magkano ba yung na seller fee. So nasa portal din naman yon sa Amazon portal. You can check kung tama talaga ang napupull out na data ni shopkeeper. So there are also Amazon fulfillment fees. That's the Amazon FBA fee na. So there's a monthly storage there amount. So doon sa Amazon portal, hindi nila makikita mo lang kapag pupunta ka sa inventory FBA inventory side, makikita mo yung mga storage fees, but it's not for specifically for that kind of product lang. Kikita mo doon na ito yung pinaka-inventory monthly storage for that SKU something, pero hindi siya per item. So for the whole product itself, for the whole cubic meter na inano namin, in-acquire sa Amazon. But here, sa shopkeeper, they'll give you the exact storage fee for each product. So it's very helpful for us. Kay, halimbawa, pagka magre-remove kami ng item sa Amazon, we will need to get the storage fee kung talagang excess inventory na siya and how much we spent for the storage fee. So dito natin makikita sa shopkeeper na they'll give you how much you're spending for storage fee. So magkano din ang VAT. So sa Amazon portal naman, ang nakalagay doon is seller referral fee, FBA fee, and the tax. So it will we can have it there. So yung yung nakalagay na current selling price, and then magkano ang total cost, magkano ang profit mo per item. So yun yung pinaka-ano niya dito. That's the product management, the inventory, and the sales. So it's not all about with the campaigns, the marketing. So yun talaga. Siguro sa bawat seller tour, may kulang siya, may limit siyang gawin. So maybe because just to give something because we cannot have it all in one tool lang. We need at least 2 tools to help out for our automation, for reports, everything. We need at least 2. So meron kami sa inventory, meron kami sa pang marketing, meron kami pang reimbursement, ganyan. So there are tools na can have it all, limited nga lang. Okay? So we can have at least for the PPC, the seller rights, and for the management of the inventory, the products, and then the reimbursements, we can have the seller board. All right. So here, pinapakita din ni shopkeeper kung magkano yung inventory value ng isang set of product like 14 products and how much units we have there. So magkano ang cost of goods sold namin for that 14 products, and then ilang units yung nandun. If sold at current prices, we'll get profit of this $83,000 here. So total payout is 122, total revenue is 208,000. So it's very much helpful for the sales, revenue, inventory tracking. But then of course, we'll have to weigh kung ano talaga ang pinaka-effective tool for all our needs. So, yun. So, eto naman si Captain Amazon, just Captain A or Captain AMZ. Once you log into this tool, you can integrate your Amazon account, and then in how to use it, pagka pinasok mo yung iyong order tab sa Amazon portal, you can see there yung mga product reviews, request review, ganyan. So, nag-work na si Amazon, Captain Amazon tool doon sa bawat order. So, they'll request review from each order from the customer. So, they can hide if it's negative, and they can also give you autoresponder kung ano dapat ang i-respond sa customer. So, very helpful. It automate request a review buttons, track and manage all your product reviews, find who reviews, track hijackers, buybacks lost, find how much Amazon owes you. Sometimes kasi may mga negative review but it's hijacker para paniraan lang yung listing mo. So, yan yung mga possible tool na pwede mong ma-automate na maka-auto-respond sa mga negative reviews na yon. And then why we need reviews to our products? Para naman makikita ng mga customer na talagang maganda tong product na to kasi hindi naman lahat negative feedback yung makukuha natin. So when another customer, new customer will read that it's a good review, then they will buy also your product. So importante talaga may mga product reviews and customer reviews tayo. So Captain A will help us that kind of matter. So hindi si Captain A naman, they cannot do the inventory management, they cannot also do the PPC campaigns, the FBA reimbursements, but then we can get some report on how many are selling, what are those saleable because of the product reviews, because of the customer reviews na ito yung madalas na nabibili. Ito yung madalas na kinokomenta ng tao. So that's the feedback tool. The major feature of this Captain A tool is for feedback of your products from your customers who buy your products and who also wanted to buy your products. So yeah, ito yung feature na yan. So we cannot eliminate this tool for now because we need an effective tool for Amazon review from customers. So this tool would really help us for that. Alright, so ito yung pinaka-dashboard niya. Makikita natin si customer ganito. Nag-review siya. They also give ratings, 4-star, 5-star. So makikita natin dyan kung ano yung mga hijackers review din. So napipick up ng portal yan, ng tool ng Captain A, kung ano yung mga hijackers na yan. So minsan yan ang nakakapag-suppress ng listings natin. So it really would be helpful for us to have this tool para alam natin na hijacker lang yung mga reviews na yan. Captain Amazon automatically requests reviews in each of Amazon managed order page. Our software will do everything. You don't need to click any button. Yeah. Hindi natin kailangan na mag-click nung bawat review, they automatically, lahat to nakalagay dito kung ano yung pag naka-on siya, it automatically request review from your customers for your orders. So, malamang, you just have to check each. Kasi ako dati nag-handle na to. Check ko lang siya, pinupuntahan ko ang order tab namin. Tine-check ko doon kung ano yung mga orders na na-review. Most of the time, kapag na-order na yung item ng customer, it takes time for the portal to request a review and get feedback. It's around 5 days. Para mabalikan naman yung mga orders na, you'll get review from this order. It order within this time and then it feedbacks at your tool at the back end after 5 days. So, ganyan. So, this is also how it auto-responds. So, dito may template na sila. Paano ba mag-auto-respond for this review? So, makikita natin dito mga auto-respond messages. So, minsan may mga template. So, hi blank or hi name of the customer. Thank you very much of your message. Our team will reply you soon. So, best regards. So, parang once there's a feedback or a tawag nito, may comment, merong customer review, the Captain A can auto-respond to the customer for that review. So there, you can see here the refund calculator something. Because it's like Seller Locker, Helium 10, they can also have some calculator for the refund of those expenses that overcharges you for the FBA fees or anything. So there's also keyword tool like for the Helium 10, but it's not really that major feature niya. There's a listing optimizer as well. So we have here a basic plan sa kasi you can have all your marketplaces integrated into this tool. And then you just have to, kasi parang real time siya. Kapag inopen mo yung iyong order tab sa Amazon portal, when you visit it, you have to make sure na naka-open yung Amazon portal account mo. And then ipasukin mo lang siya with your using the Captain A tool. And then it reviews automatically. It updates the order tab na kung ano pa yung mga hindi na re-review ni Amazon Captain A. So auto-respond replying customers in a short time is very important for Amazon. Auto-respond replies each new message automatically. You will see the auto-responded messages and then reply them when you are available. All right? So yun lang naman yung auto-respond niya. Parang ina-acknowledge niya yung customer's feedback, ganyan. And then your customer service representative will get back to each of the, kung kailangan necessaryong replyan. Halimbawa, kung may reklamo na ang feedback niya is negative, you can get back to the customer. Para natin si customer na ganito dapat ang i-explain natin sa customer na to. Kung hindi naman siya hijacker, kung talagang it's really a new customer who wanted to be informed o kumbaga may mga tanong siya na dapat na-address automatically ng manufacturer. So, Captain Amazon will go to the Manage Orders page and search all your orders at the backside. Then it will request reviews for eligible orders. Amazon enables the request review button in 4 to 30 days range after the full order is delivered. It will periodically check your new orders and ineligible orders whether it can request reviews from all your orders automatically. So there are also orders that's not eligible for request review. So alam ni Captain A yon kung kailangan niyang mag-request ng review sa customer or hindi. You can see request review real-time status of each order in Manage Order page. So sa Amazon portal, makikita natin yung green button doon na Captain Amazon has already request review from this order or from this customer. So yun yung feedback tool. All right. So thank you everyone. I hope this video helps you, lalo na sa mga newbies na gusto maging Amazon VA o maging e-commerce VA that will also lead you to Amazon seller accounts. I hope this video will help you to identify, to help your clients. Ano nga ba ang mga tools na kailangan ninyong i-share sa client para makapag-help to automate reports, to automate all the client's needs about sales monitoring, order monitoring, product management, inventory management, the ads, the marketing side of the business, and also to help your clients to get reimbursements and to save money from the Amazon costs or charges. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. So I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the Debbie VA Supply Chain, and to my FB page, DNG Twins Freelancer Man Blogs. Thank you so much.